Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to B Gaming. Hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. We're hopping back into some baseball. Some more MLB The Show franchise mode. But yeah, as I said, I hope you're doing well today or tonight, wherever you are. Welcome back to B Gaming. Like and subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. Trying to get those subscribers up. Comment, favorite, like the video if you like it, all those type of things. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm doing new videos. We'll do new videos as much as we can. And yeah, we'll get this started. Some more baseball. I know I've been playing a lot of baseball. I'm really addicted to it at the moment, so I apologize for that. I know we have other games, but this is all I really feel like playing at the moment, so I don't know what to really say. So we're just going to play this until we decide that we want to do something else for a stream or a video, you know? So here we go. Can we stay on track? Got the W last game. And unfortunately, can't seem to get too many W's in a row at the moment. You get one, then seem to lose, so hopefully that starts changing soon.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday Night Baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah, only got 142 games to turn this around, boys. Come on.
Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things
Got a
that
high
jumps
ERA.
out of that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the base.
He's a lefty, alright. Cutter, changeup, sinker, slider, curve. Same thing. Or swerve, whatever. Alright, let's have this toke and get going.
Keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get.
Now here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line.
I didn't even guess.
Going to stay fair. It's a home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Jays get the game's first target. It's 1-0.
What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Smoked. See ya.
Stepping in now, now that ball is smoked.
Buddy, better be careful.
Run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh my goodness, this guy is serving up pitches to me.
Off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire. Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he misses there. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A swing and
yeah,
a miss.
what am I doing?
Ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
This guy better be careful, man. He's not going to last in the game very long.
It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Anything you leave up in the zone, I'm going to crush.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up. A little bit.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And he fouls this one off. next 0-2. Swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Jays are out in front, 2-0. Hyunjin Ryu is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. Now to bat, Yandy Diaz. First pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
I almost messed that up. Very, very close.
With that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Fouled off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to get 3.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays nothing.
3.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Good job going.
Come on.
Hanging with it that time. Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. It's 1-2.
He was out of the zone, bud. Chill. Oh, come on, Hernandez.
Another one, and we'll do it again. finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's George Springer. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that.
Oh, come on.
The cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in next, Kevin Biggio will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the
I'm so
first
sure I
guys
just
going
took
down
that
on
pitch.
strikes to start the inning. Right side, but it's well fouled.
It's ridiculous. Because I didn't. But whatever.
0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Brosseau shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. At the plate now is Brandon Lau. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Fouled away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he'll get in there safely.
Fuck.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Ryu comes set. Here it is. Count remains at 0-2. Lau aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Guerrero in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
No foul.
And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding in is Willie Adames. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the AB now.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the play to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Up next is Danny Jansen. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
This one's down to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Left side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 home.
Well, that's off the plate.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
That's right. Playing rough. You better fuck it.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ryu's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
batting ninth.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. a strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home. Is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Ball
And he
inside.
just misses inside with the fastball there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Next up is Manuel Margot. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. It's looked at for the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled off. Tries to dump this one out to left, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
Hey! Look out, 1 and 1. Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
That was the one.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center.
He's gonna catch it. Oh.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Oh.
If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. One down with a runner at second, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. coming. Here it is. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
And that misses. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Change up.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to win a calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And
I just missed that.
Now. Ready with the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike.
Come on.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Out in front here is this one scorched.
It's so annoying.
The 0-2 once more. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the
No matter what I do, it goes foul. Every time. I'm literally trying to straighten the swing out.
Yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home.
No.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The center fielder.
Just drilled at the wall too hard.
Will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. George Springer the next to hit. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for
My
sure.
goodness, I don't know why they're not running.
Hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, and it's fouled away. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes.
No, that's down.
2 out, bases loaded. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He set the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Hernandez on third. Springer over at second. Biggio at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Michael Wacha answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
This one's down to third, and they'll go the short way to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Ryu steps into his windup, and the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
And stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back outside.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering. Bo Bichette is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Reined in. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael.
Next, it'll be Michael Brasso. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1, Willie Adames.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball.
Oh, wow. They both
The
went
run
home?
scores from second. Now a 5-2 game.
Okay, hold on.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Settle things down out here.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Blue Jays on top. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. And now the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we call him on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Belted high and deep into right center. Meadows moving back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
Just barely got that over the wall.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, George Springer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped up. Brosseau is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Cavan Biggio. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I'm not being patient enough. Come on.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Not a bad pitch.
Well, that's better. Should be 3-0, but
pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is there, 2 down.
Crowd gets so loud. Like,
Now batting.
Crazy.
Number
Next to
9.
bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. So
Yeah, that hit he got was huge, man. This is a big base hit.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a
What
ball.
did you just say? See,
Yeah,
I just
you
took
get
a ball.
guy
So
flailing at a pitch
how about
like
you
that? Heck, you're gonna go out
kiss
there
my
and throw that
butt?
same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a line
And then I just got a base hit.
gets down, and the inning continues.
There we go, Jansen. Enter above that 200 mark.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He
So
swings and
that's
sends it in the air to right center
gonna,
field. And that's in
yeah.
there, base hit. The relay, not in time.
Oh.
And he's in there with a double.
Some guys
Whoa!
just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch,
I don't know how
it's
you
hard
got
not
a
to go
double
after
out of
it.
that hit.
That's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And he puts it on the ground to second.
There you
And
go,
it's
there you
through
go,
into
there you
center
go.
field.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
And the second run will score. It's now 9-2.
Put the runs on the board.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose. I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Brendan McKay gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone.
You know, I think you can officially say the lineup is on fire.
Long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Bam.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is skied out toward right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Jays lead it 12-2. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's out number one. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up is Austin Meadows, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Still 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. And now,
Well, man, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
first pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lau ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
At the plate now, George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Colin McHugh comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. He's set and the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Down the left field line and deep. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Margot is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso.
The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
First pitch on its way. Ryu looks in. 0-1 on its way.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next, here is Willie Adames. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
Next to hit is Francisco Mejia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sliced hard on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And he falls behind 0-2. Mejia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home.
Ball inside.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
Oh my goodness.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Giancarlo Stanton coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Up next, Lourdes Gurriel. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Toronto, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Juan Nicasio.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Yandy Diaz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin.
So here is Austin Meadows. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio flew out last time up. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now is Danny Jansen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now here's the first offering. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Hit down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. A fastball here, so we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for ball 3.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3-1. Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Now to the plate, Brandon Lau, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Too low, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Up next for the Rays, Randy Arozarena, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next to stand in is Michael Brasso. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Ryan Yarbrough couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining.
Alright, we're just gonna check something real quick. I might be only doing 1 game tonight. We'll see. Hey, look at that. We're finally out of last place, though. Look at that. Hey, hey. Okay. Just checking something. Alright. Well. Alright, we'll keep going. We'll play another game. Gotta get this guy his first W. He still doesn't even have one yet. He's pitched pretty darn good for me. I think we're stunning the Rays right now, though. They're being shocked. Good chill. Alright. Road unis. Apparently he's on fire. Oh, apparently their pitcher's on fire too, though. I see it. Who's it making that sound? I'm glad that... Yeah, see, he's not cold anymore, and neither is Stanton. So that's good. But Simeon lost his hot streak. Same with Guerrero. Gurriel and Hernandez are still on fire, though, so that's good. Let's get this sweep, hopefully. Bring out the brooms.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Rich Hill, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So stepping in is Marcus Semien.
Well,
And we are ready
this could
for
be a
some
tough
daytime
matchup.
baseball.
Guy's
First
got
delivery to him.
5 pitches.
That's
Oof.
yanked into the stands, strike one.
First pitch, 111.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Mejia. The throw to first is in time, one down. Stepping in next, Bo Bichette. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
3-0 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. It's on to the bottom of the 1st. No score on the show.
Trust me, you won't get away with it all game.
Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty V, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with. Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Austin Meadows comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brandon Lau is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Tampa. We are still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His career batting line against Hill.
Gonna have a puff, sorry. Sounds like a race car's outside.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
That's by him for strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this is fouled straight back, right off the catcher's mask. Hello. Line drive to left. Under it to make the catches. Wendell, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
Lourdes Gurriel comes out with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Oh, come on. I totally swung at it.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher
I didn't.
Absolutely got
Trust
away
me.
with a hanger.
Right down
Oh
Main
my
Street,
goodness.
caught him looking.
Wow, his stuff
Yeah,
looks
whatever.
electric coming out of the gates in this
That's
one, guys.
bull crap.
That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Randy Arozarena. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Here comes another 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 264 is average entering play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 4 home runs, and 8 runs batted in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Hey, let's get it going, guys. Come
George
on.
Springer the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. His career batting line against Hill, he's 1 for 5. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Man, I just can't hit this guy's stuff.
Right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Oh,
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
of course I can't.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over.
I can't, like...
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Greg Jones. And the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
You know, Matty, the talent's undeniable with this guy. High round draft pick, but nothing's given once you get to this point. A lot of people are super excited to see if he could be one of the faces of the future of this organization.
Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, this is a perfect example of a roster crunch situation. This guy probably makes the team if the roster's 26, 27 guys deep. The first phone call down to the minors was for him.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch on its way. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Fastball just missed above the zone. Jones, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Left side, taken in by Simeon. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Net. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Down the third baseline. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Arozarena is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the 4th.
Can't get
now,
anything
still
going.
no score.
Striking my batters out left, right, and center.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So now here is Austin Meadows, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch, strike 2.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied. 0-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. On a great school
come
swing
on.
there, it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Down the left field line and deep.
And he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
I just need somebody to get something going.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike
being
one.
too aggressive.
Struck out in his first at bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. To short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw.
Wow,
is in
nice
time
play.
As he takes one away. Wow.
That was a nice play.
Those jump throws are always some of the most
I'll
exciting
watch
plays
it again.
you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off
Wow.
some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind
That's
the
from a
throw as his
rookie.
momentum was taking him the other way.
That was a
Not
nice play.
everybody can make that play.
Woo!
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. On his way to second is Springer. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
In now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struck out in his first at bat. The set and the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt Ray's manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One out, base is empty, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Whoa, that's pitch out.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Michael Brasso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. From the stretch. Choi is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike now. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Rays strand a pair. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen, who's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out. Out with strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I gotta
Well,
get
he's
this
just been
guy
setting
out of
him
the
up and
game.
knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to dig in, Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the AB on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit.
Once again,
hung up there too long.
this guy's pitching well for me, and I don't have any runs for him.
Plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Hit in the air out to center field. He's there to play it as Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Austin Meadows. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Biggio is over to take a look. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A little bouncer. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Another foul ball, and this battle will
Just
continue.
hit it. If you're gonna
Have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the
oh my
heart of the plate.
goodness.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Come on, man. Like, I don't understand how Vladdy isn't more of a power guy, like, in this game.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line.
He hits doubles like no tomorrow, though.
First, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
His speed went up.
The go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th, and I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the
He went from 34 to 37. There you go.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Michael Wacha comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 52, Michael Wacha.
Now at the plate here is Giancarlo Stanton, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Now Slaney pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The center fielder, number 4.
Big spot here.
All right, George.
2 men gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in.
Another missed opportunity.
They make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
So next to bat will be Ji-Man Choi. It was a walk in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Come on, boys. Let's get him some run support.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Here's the first pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not close with the off-speed. The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Get down.
Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Marcus.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Arozarena is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third.
Oh, whatever.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Michael Brasso. And that's in there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're
That's
looking for a
upset,
fastball
man.
elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
That ticks me off.
And now in the box, Francisco Mejia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
I should have just let him run. Like himself.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers
Doing everything I can to get this guy his first win.
That second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Gurriel gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score.
Can't get a run across, though.
Willie Adames will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 1, Willie Adames.
Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for ball 1-1. And the pitch.
Yeah, of course I swung at it.
Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. smoked on the ground left side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Swing and a liner.
Get down, get down.
And
Yes. Come on, come on, come on.
The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Alright, I gotta make sure
Hey, Debro, looks like they might
that I do not hit into a double play right here.
Maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive
Oh,
right there, right? A nice
course.
read by both him and the
New
base runner to
pitcher
take that extra base
to
and
mess
put them
me
in
up.
scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Peter Fairbanks takes over on the mound in a tie ball game.
That's
There
okay.
is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Slider, sinker. Okay.
At the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
Also chasing
Yeah.
around the letters here for strike 1.
How fast was that?
Really, this is a critical moment
Super
in this
fast.
ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Right there. It's
Yeah.
0-2 now.
I'm gonna probably
Come out of his game
strike out.
here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there.
Missed this
Get back to that
opportunity.
two-seam. It's what his MO is.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And they'll put the tag
What?
on him between third
Oh,
and
my
home.
goodness.
I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. All squared up in St. Pete through 8
Well,
and a half. The Rays have a chance to walk it off.
I tried to get my pitcher to win, so.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next
He's got
will be the
100
outfielder,
pitches.
Joey Wendell.
Like, fortunately, buddy, I can't get you your first
Brian
one.
Barucki comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Oh, damn.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0
Hey, come on.
doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Wow.
Ball 3. as
Can't
he
hit the
misses
zone
over
all of
the
a sudden.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1 the count now. And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball.
Make me work for the strikeout.
Swung on.
Yeah.
Really fooled him that time
Got
for
lucky.
the first out.
But he swung for it.
Blue Jays
So.
are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for
Yeah,
their
man.
starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Unfortunately, I didn't get you any points, so.
Speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this
Crappy.
one. Dominant performance.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Well, that's
Close.
a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
No.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. In there, 1-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And the possible winning run is
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Lau. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get out of here.
A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Swear, yeah.
Kevin Kiermaier will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 39.
We are into extra innings, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George.
Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Under it to make the catch is Wendell, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Big spot here, and it'll be Kevin Biggio. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Standing in now, Danny Jansen, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Kiermaier has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 4 pitches, all it takes. A chance to walk it off, and now here is Randy Arozarena. The winning run stands at second base. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Lo, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1 pitch. The winning run on second. No one out. Ball 2.
No, come on, Blue.
Close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off.
Not gonna strike him out.
ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Michael Brasso. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
No.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next to hit, Francisco Mejia. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming. Ryan Thompson takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. The 1-0. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifice aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs.
Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Got him to go down swinging.
First I get a pitcher who has a wacky arm angle. Bunch of bullshit.
Here's the first pitch. Vladimir
Yeah.
Guerrero Jr.
I'm gonna strike out because I can't pick up the arm angle. Thanks, video game. Thanks for being so fucking cheap.
But it's pulled foul wide of third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless tie,
Yep.
Kirby Yates takes over now. Now it'll be Willie Adames. The winning run stands at second base. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
I've already accepted that I'm going to lose this game, so yeah, I just lost it. So there you go.
And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
For this afternoon's ball game for the victorious.
Makes me angry, man.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the
Nick
American
Booker,
League East,
3-2,
the Rays took down the visiting
65.
Blue Jays 1-0.
1-0.
At the start of the day, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East division,
2-1.
while the Blue Jays are fourth in the division. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-2. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. As of right now, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East division, while the Mariners are in last. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down.
They're 6.5 games back now. Oh boy. Alright. They're just gonna keep playing. Hey, we're home. We're the home team. Just root for the. And everybody will be rested. Ooh, they're first in the NL East.
Night Baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, your Toronto
Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding in is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Alright. So get back on track with this game.
Set and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
First pitch, 637.
Goes off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Soto is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Swing and a looper to left. Turner backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to get there as he.
That was somebody else that would have been a homer.
2 gone now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. This is foul right side.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That evens it up, 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Bell leads off second with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit. And
wasn't even in the zone and he hit it.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Yan Gomes is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Oh, what? Oh, my goodness.
Victor
This
Robles
game.
digging in now. And he's get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try,
Wow.
but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
It's ridiculous right now.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero. Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
That just misses off the inside for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in now for the Nats, Rhett Wiseman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he pops it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. In there, and it's even at 1. 3 runs already home here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Throw it! That's ridiculous.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I'm just quitting. I don't even care.
quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-6, the final score.
Alright, well, that's that for now, everyone. Fortunately, we don't get that last game in because, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna get lit up and get frustrated and try and battle back and do that type of crap. But anyway, I appreciate everyone tuning in. I hope you had a good day or night wherever you are. Once again, I just can't figure this game out at the moment. The minute we get something going, it gets turned right back around on us. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed your day or night wherever you are watching. Like and subscribe to Be Gaming, it'd be much appreciated. Comment, favorite, click like if you really like the video, all that type of stuff. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I do new videos, so I'll do new videos as much as I can. And yeah, take care, stay safe, and until next time, peace.